Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. Uh, Sorry for being a little bit quiet on the mic. My mum is asleep. I also recognize you can't see me because of my bad posture. Hold on a moment. But yes, Happy New Year, one and all. This is the start of not just a new year, but also a brand new stream schedule for me, where um, I won't be streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays anymore, unless it is a bonus stream. And to be honest, with all the amazing games I've been playing lately, and how much I'll probably want to keep playing them, but when I'm playing them, I also want to stream them. I can probably easily see me go beyond my stream schedule, and therefore, bonus streams are gonna return. Most certainly. But the idea, at least on paper, is that I will deliberately set aside less time for streaming so that I deliberately and purposefully set aside more time for other things I've wanted to do, such as make and release music when it's ready. It's been a long time. Just 1 second. Oh my goodness. Right. So yeah. So what's gonna happen? What the new schedule is I will be doing Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings of like just whatever playthrough or variety stream that I plan to do. I know I didn't stream this Wednesday morning, but it was New Year's Day. It is New Year's Day, and of course I was seeing in the new year with my mum, who is now asleep, as I said. Hence why I'm being quiet. But yeah, next week there will be a morning stream on a Wednesday and an evening stream. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, 11 a.m. UK time. And then on Wednesday and Sunday evenings, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. UK time, it's gonna be Tekken every week, twice a week. Hello, did somebody just join the Discord?
They did.
Awesome, man. Listen,
How you
Happy
doing?
New Year to you.
Yeah.
I'm talking purposely quietly because I noticed that my mum is currently asleep. So, but otherwise I'd be shouting Happy New Year to everybody. But yes, the happiest New Year's to everyone. So I was just explaining the new schedule. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, and Wednesday and Sunday nights, basically. But the Wednesday and Sunday nights will be Tekken, and then the morning stuff, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, will just be variety streamy things. And considering it works, I'm really tempted to play Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond because I've really been enjoying that, and in particular, I want to play that with you. Yeah, because only played you briefly so far. I'm in a Tekken Fight Lounge, by the way. You're at 10004, and ready to go.
And this is exactly why it's always better to do a fight lounge rather than a lobby, because someone like me could just pop in and then see you're there and then go, oh,
Yes, Happy New Year, CP. So the reason why I'm going to
Happy
be
New Year.
purposely quiet is because I noticed my mum is currently sleeping. So
Is she a quiet sleeper?
yes, but like the thing is,
Because
I don't want to risk, like, so she's fallen asleep with the TV on, so it's not like there's no noise in the room where she is, but I don't want to risk
my
disturbing.
mum there is no disturbing people like her when they're sleeping, right? The four horsemen could come down and the apocalypse could be happening and she's still sleeping. Yeah, some people are like that, and then you got people like my dad who the slightest bit of
With
noise,
my mum, it
he's waking up.
depends, right? It depends. Sometimes she falls in a deep sleep where, like, there have been times where I've been able to come in and be talking and then realize she's asleep, stop talking, and then I'm drive my chair out and you know, the noise of the chair she won't notice. Where there are other times where
Yeah.
the slightest thing, so it just depends on how deep the sleep is, and that can vary. So yeah.
But I think if you just talk in normal volume, not worry about it, I think you'd be fine.
That's
It's
exactly,
if you get
welcome to my new somebody is sleeping normal volume.
if you get overly hyped, which to be honest, we're playing Tekken, so
that's not gonna happen.
yeah,
I'll tell you
It's
what
not-
might get you hyped though. Are you sitting down? So it turns out I got money.
Unfortunately.
I got some of that cash money going in tomorrow, right? And with
I
it,
got mine yesterday.
I'm very tempted to purchase the PlayStation version of the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game collection before the price goes up. And then we can
Funny enough,
and
yeah.
then we can stream it.
So it turns out I actually do have the PlayStation version of Infinite, right?
Yeah.
And I was playing
do
it a
not.
couple days ago, and I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't actually look that bad. Right?
Yeah, no,
The issue-
I looked back at the game again, and you know what? It doesn't look as bad as I remember it being, and yet it's exactly how it was back then.
The problem with that, like the thing that really kills it, is when you play story mode and you see Chinese face.
Yeah,
Everyone else is like,
yeah.
it's a bit iffy, but it's all right. I can deal with it because the rest of the game is good. Then you see Chinese face and it's like, what the fuck happened?
What happened?
Literally, WTAF exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I slipped and fell on my dick, exclamation mark. What happened? Like, did they get one of my severely cerebral palsy afflicted friends who think they can draw to? What happened? Like, honestly, I would love to know. Like, but the game itself is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The game itself is pretty cool. I've just finished watching the video about Dead or Alive.
Okay.
By someone called Swifty. He's a big DOA fan apparently, and he was talking about why DOA is not as popular or why it failed. And he went through all the DOA games from like 1 to 6, and like some of the beach volleyball games and whatnot, and the side games that they were doing. And a lot of people in the comments was like, oh, the fan service, this and that. Some people just don't like the animations, the way the game feels. But ultimately, it came down to trying to appeal to the casuals a bit too much by changing the movement options, like in DOA 6 when they did the sidestep thing and all of that stuff. And they started fiddling with the hold mechanics a bit too much.
Yeah. Way holds.
Some people tried to say that it's got to do with esports and things, and then trying to esportsify the game. Some people went as far as to say it's because the game was never at Evo, and Evo has become the big sort of thing. Like, whether you care about esports or not, yeah, the bottom line is, if you have a fighting game and your game is not at Evo, you're not getting taken seriously.
Right.
By the people who already like big fighting games, which is the most important demographic because they're the people most likely to buy your game. If your game is not at Evo, you do not matter. And I don't like that.
And there's only 9 games. Yeah.
Yeah, but even so, like,
Happy New Year.
there's only
Bruce
9.
Kang. I apologize
Jeez.
for talking quietly, but my mum is asleep right now. So, Happy New Year. I hope you can hear that. But yes, Happy New Year, everybody. And so,
But
thank you for the resub. 36 months in a row. My dude, thank you.
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
3 years exactly.
so
Yeah.
so yeah, like I find it very interesting that, and there's a lot of people who are like, oh, it's the tryhards. As soon as like the internet became a thing and everybody wanted to be a streamer or
Yeah.
a competitive gamer, now it's like the casual player can't play DOA anymore because everybody just wants to be good and they take the fun out of the game, which I've always found is a very, very, when we're talking specifically about fighting games, I find that a very strange mentality to have, because it's fighting games are inherently competitive by their nature. Whether there's a tournament scene or not, the bottom line is it's a fight. Yeah? A fight by definition means you are trying to hit somebody who is also defending themselves and trying to hit somebody back. Right? It is a fighting game by definition, therefore it is competitive by definition. I don't really understand this idea of, oh, because I'm really good at the game, now it sucks and it's no fun for you. It's weird to me. I do understand it from a viewpoint of, if you don't know what's going on and the person is so far at a different level from you, you don't get a chance to understand what's going on and you just die. But then at that point, you haven't even really played the game because you never got a chance to. I've essentially stopped you from playing the game, which, since we were talking about Marvel Infinite and Beyond, that happens a lot in that game.
Yeah. So off stream, Marcus and I had a pretty amazing set, and I really want to stream Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond soon. So we'll have to figure that out between us all. But I'm really enjoying it. And for anyone that doesn't know, Infinite and Beyond is a mod for the Steam version of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite on PC. Whereby they basically overhaul everything, and it's worth noting that while Maximilian Dude was like one of the project leads that led to the mod's creation, he is no longer a director. The project has a different director. He's going back to being a content creator full-time again now, but Maximilian had devoted like the last 8 months to working on this mod, and a heck of a lot of money too. So I, for one, I'm really grateful to him for that, because honestly, what that team have done, it's pretty amazing. And this is actually the first game that I'm playing modded that I've ever done. I've never modded PC games before Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but as we were discussing earlier, if you actually saw the original graphics and stuff, I can see why they bothered to make this mod. But as you were saying, other than Chun-Li's face,
It looks okay.
It looks okay. It's just not what fans imagined from Marvel vs. Capcom. You know,
I think
it's
one of the
not bad,
key things,
it's just
right?
different. Yeah.
No, but it kind of is though, because one of the key things that I think Capcom were going for is to be distinctly different from Marvel 3,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That's
not
why
only
it's got
did they
more of
want
that.
the game to be different in gameplay, so that it was obvious to the player, like this is not Marvel 4, they wanted it to look different from Marvel 3 as well. Yeah, I get it.
No, but that was technically a Marvel 4. You know, they just wanted it to have a different feel, much like what Capcom does with Street Fighter, you know? So they went for a more sort of realistic, soft lighting tone kind of game. Even the music and stuff. The music, the original music is closer to something you'd hear from like Injustice, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than what you would hear from normal Marvel games. The normal Marvel vs. Capcom game is a bit more sort of cheesy video gamey stuff.
You know
And
what?
they did that.
I'm actually starting to think that Hardcore's picked Zhao Yu almost as a direct counterpick to Lydia, because Lydia is very linear, and like Ling is just able to twirl around most of my bullshit. Can you confirm or deny?
I confirm it's not because of that.
You know what I mean, though, right? Because you can literally, you can go around a lot of my stuff. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but most characters could do that. Lily could do that.
Yeah. Just in a different way.
Lydia's quite linear, so you can actually just do that. The difference with Xiao Yu, I think, though, is that it is easier to kind of do what Corey likes to do, which is sort of put you in what would seem like pressure, but sometimes isn't actually pressure. In fact, Xiao Yu does that better than Lucky Chloe.
Knowing hardcore, he probably calls it Xiao Yu Wu.
Xiao Yu.
Xiao Yu Wu.
Yeah, no. How Corey likes to play, Xiao Yu does it better than Lily. I would also argue Xiao Yu does it better than Lucky Chloe in 7, which is why people hate Xiao Yu so much.
Speaking of, I played 7 earlier and I loved it.
I'm sure you did.
I'm sure you did.
Good for you, man.
Yep.
You know what? If
if
I'm really bored, which is unlikely to happen, but if I'm really bored, I might check if it works on my Mac, just to check. And then delete it.
For whatever reason, Tekken 8 decides to not work ever again. I will go back.
I'm to figure out a way to
break
stop
Marcus's
Andy's Tekken 8 from working.
Yeah. No, I'm not helping you with that.
To be honest, it's all about Virtua Fighter 5 Revo in the next 3 weeks.
Yes, it totally is.
I'm not saying bye-bye Tekken 8, but the first buy is coming out.
Although, again, we've befriended a server of specifically Tekken 8 players thanks to Yaks, so even when there's Revo, I still will be playing Tekken 8 on Wednesdays and Sundays, and basically that just means the Virtua Fighter is going to have to be on other nights. So even though I've, I've made a new stream schedule and I've said typically I want to stream less to make more time for music and stuff, I can guarantee you there are certain video games coming out that's going to actually ruin those plans.
a lot of that group. There are some people in that group that might actually prefer VF if they played it.
Yes.
Because what I'm learning about a lot of people is their opinions on Virtua Fighter are often based on what it looks like.
Yeah.
They've never played it.
Yep.
They don't know anyone that's played it. But as soon as they do,
is like, the average internet commenter in this modern age, where like they just look at a trailer, or maybe not even watch a trailer, actually they just head straight to the comment section, just like, I don't like it because it's not.
They've just heard of it. They've never even seen it. They've heard of it. There's a lot of people that have literally like this. Honestly, as stupid as it might sound to you because you play video games, there are a lot of people who are like, Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. It's like fucking talking about Bigfoot sometimes. Like, no joke. It's literally like talking about Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. When I mention, I've heard of it. Like, it's this legendary game that. Do people still play? Does it exist?
By the way, right, before we say anything else, I just want to say to the Boost Gang and anyone else in the chat, I hope you all had a great Christmas and a really good New Year. Again, just to remind you, the reason why I'm rather soft-spoken at the moment is because I know that my mum is currently asleep. So
you sound normal to me.
No, normally I'm speaking up a bit more than this, I think,
Get ready for the next
for future reference, you don't need to. This is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
This is perfectly
because
fine.
it's New Year's Day, typically I would want to be like, Happy New Year, and instead you're just going to get Happy New Year, guys.
So like, that game is going to be very interesting. But going back to like DOA and stuff, it was interesting hearing this fan's whole opinion on where that series is now gone. And he even brought up Harada's tweet about what happens with fighting games a lot of the time. And I do think there is an argument for what Harada said about how when you've got fighting games, you need someone there that's going to champion it.
Talk says, yeah, I've heard of Virtua Fighter. That's the one with the devil gym, yeah? I don't know what you mean by devil gym. But there was a really good quest mode where you are having to fight through different dojos and stuff, and some of them were very hard.
I have a feeling if they're smart, they'll bring that back, but have an actual realized role.
Happy New Year, Dondi. I'm soft-spoken because I know that my mum is asleep right now, so I won't be shouting Happy New Year, but Happy New Year.
You know, it's very, yeah, but DOA is very interesting hearing this fan whole thing about why DOA is gone. I actually think it has a lot to...
Yes, you can shout for him, yes. I will allow it.
Have you ever played any of those extreme beach volleyball games that DOA came up with?
No, of course not.
Hint. He's probably played at least one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck's sake.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh,
I love how Dondi's essentially doing
That's
my
literally the exact
performing
same sound
now,
I just
right?
made a second ago.
It's like Dondi's officially my teleprompter, just typing in all caps. I did say hello to the
take
stream.
money.
I did. And in fact, with this stream, it is the start of a brand new schedule that I've announced in my Discord and stuff. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, and on Wednesday night and Sunday night, specifically Tekken 8, because once a week was not often enough for me. So we're gonna try twice, and hope I don't need thrice, because I'm trying to cut down the streaming, and not increase it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Believe it or not, guys, I actually streamed more in 2024 than any prior year, by quite a large margin. It actually surprised me when I looked at the numbers. I believe it was 1,360 hours or something like that. It was a lot. And that was with me slowing down in October and everything. So yeah, thanks Tekken 8, which came out in January, and I played over 470 hours of in 2024.
The thing with Zhao is she's one of these characters where if you press one button at slightly the wrong time, you're fucked because it's to do with her move sequences.
Yeah, not
And
only that, but the back turn stuff is super risky, man. I don't think I could play a character that has moves from back to, like Lily or
I need to just spend a day with someone and just play. Like literally just need.
You hear that, Yax? I mean, because Yax has been doing some really good sessions with people in the online practice mode, like just labbing stuff out. He actually took Alpha through the dojo recently, and yeah, it seemed to help a lot.
Yeah, but lots of people can do that. It doesn't have to be like Yax. It just has to be someone who's willing to sit down and actually try things.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying, like,
because
He's been
he's got
helping
other
out,
things
and
he might
you know,
want.
credit where credit's due. You know, we appreciate that, yeah. But yeah, you're
No,
right.
of course.
It
I
could be
think
anybody willing
I-
to do it. You're right.
I think again, I like to look at the whole global thing of fighting games in general, and I think one of the biggest problems is that there aren't enough Yaxes. I would argue
I
there aren't
agree.
enough Yaxes. People don't understand that we live in an era where fighting games are not a genre that a lot of people are going to come across just naturally, right? Because they're not FPSs, they're not MOBAs, they're not these kind of games. But also as well, they're so different from other genres of game that it's very alien to people when they do come across it. And we don't appreciate how much of a hurdle that can be, you know? And honestly, fighting is extremely social. They're extremely social. You have to. That being said, you only need 2 people.
Yep.
Like, what's it? Justin in one was playing flipping. What's it called? Merfight yesterday. It's literally a game about mermaids and mermen. It's a fighting game stylized in like Marvel style. Mermaids and mermen, and like big combos and stuff like that.
Again, very tempted to pick up the NPC collection tomorrow on PlayStation. I'll let you know if I do.
It's more. I think it would just be entertaining on the process of you trying to play these games and basically just going.
I'm just gonna.
Because I know
like,
it's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Exactly that. But it'll be a game where you'd have to play when your mum's not having a nap, because
Yeah.
it's more gonna be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I pressed one button and just died.
Yeah.
Fuck Psylocke.
And Storm and Magneto, right?
Oh
They're
my
the-
god, you're
they're
gonna
the 3 that I thought to look out.
Nah, Storm in particular, just because of the sound effects.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Storm
yeah.
ha-
Storm, I can't play
Storm-
before 9 p.m. Yeah.
Storm has this. I forgot what button it is. I think it's heavy punch, where she literally just goes, "Ah, ah, ah." And because people use that button so much, that's what we keep hearing. Because it's a great button. It controls like a good portion of screen.
I'm sure it's a great button.
Then you start hearing your neighbors. Is everything all right in there? I heard a woman sound like she's having a rather pleasurable time. No. What it was, I was playing a video game. I was playing a video game. It's not that kind of game. It's a fighting game. But also, there are other characters in Marvel 2 besides Storm, Sentinel, Magneto,
Okay.
and Psylocke, and Cable. You know, contrary to what the FGC might tell you, you can use those other characters if possible. Justin has been doing it under the guise of Laszlo.
Oh yeah.
And people,
Dude, what are the odds, right? I get the Marvel collection from my PlayStation. I head into rank. There's no way I'm gonna bump into the Laszlo. I'm too low rank. I'll always be killed. Right?
no, because he has it on PC, and it's not crossplay.
Yeah, no,
But-
but that's the thing. Like, I want to be safe from the
I do think.
No,
I think he got the link
speed.
speedy.
It would be cool, but like, it ain't gonna last long. Like,
I think he got the collector's edition on PS4, or the physical edition,
oh no,
and I know for a fact that he has it on Switch as well.
oh no,
Get ready for the next
oh
battle.
no.
So you probably won't come across him unless you go into like Quick Match or something like that. He's very high up.
The one content creator that I actually, and the thing is, the stream VOD is still on my channel, like way back. But during the Tekken 8 beta, I did end up being match made by the beta
Get
against
ready for the next battle.
Mrs. Play's stuff. And
Oh, it's cute.
unfortunately, that was a match where I accidentally key charged. And when I ended my
Oh
stream,
no.
yeah, when I ended my stream and I decided to raid into her channel, I'm like, oh, were you the key charger? Yeah, hi. I'm like, no, I'm so embarrassed.
Sorry. Just say sorry. Tell her you're disabled.
I explained all that and that it was accidental, and she was cool about it. But still, like, honestly, I would have preferred anything to happen but that, you know?
It's because you got overexcited. Oh, it's playing stuff, and then things actually accidentally happen. It's like if I'm playing Street Fighter,
It does sound
and
really bad though, right? You know, it's like, oh yeah, I got overexcited, and then I key charged, and then it was just ruined.
it's like if I'm playing Street Fighter and I go into a hub and fucking Daigo the Beast TV sits down, I'm fucked. I think thumbs will not move. Yeah, it was like probably. Nah, it won't be that bad. I played against JDCR before. That was in real life. You know, that was fun. Again,
That's quite something. So.
it felt like I pressed one button. I'm pretty sure it didn't quite go like this, but it felt like I pressed one button, and that was the end of the game for me.
Yeah. It was like that with me with all the.
Yeah, because you have to remember, Andy, yeah, this is during Tekken Tag 2 as well. This isn't 7 or 8.
Wow.
This is Tag 2 when you've got the two characters, and then on top of that,
Combos
you're allowed to
were
move.
long in that game. Really long. Yeah. Well, for those
You're
that know
allowed-
how to do them. Yeah.
They weren't that hard, so yeah, most people. But you weren't allowed to move. Like well, no, sorry, you were allowed to move, and he was very, very good at it. So you can't hit him. It's like what?
Who did he play? Who did he play against?
Armor King and I think it was Armor King Heihachi. I think. Yeah, 1 second. It would have been good to get matches against Help Me as well, because he was there. But I understand why he's still Help Me now. He's very helpful. I do love the Asians and their nicknames. They make very good. It's just straight to the point. Like Nee is called Nee, and you're like, why does he call Nee? Oh, torture upper. Got you. He's known for getting people with the counter hit knee and the torture upper, that's why. You know?
GG, man.
Mam chwilę przed
Ej.
naszym spotkaniem. Ciekawe, czy tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this game more often. So yeah, the plan is at least twice a week. So literally doubling the amount of time per week that you'll see this on stream.
Bądźmy
From
dumni z tej walki.
6 hours from free. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Although, like you, Virtua Fighter is also something I want to go back to, and I'm hoping Revo will run on my Mac, as I've said, but even if it doesn't, we should go to the PlayStation version and play like Ultimate Showdown version 2, which of course is the same balance changes, just not the rollback.
I mean, I'll play you at that version.
Yeah.
Like I have it. It's on my PlayStation. I will play you at that version. right? I don't know about people halfway across the world,
Right, yeah.
but I can play Yaks. I know that for a fact. You know, because you work at everything. Like even I remember one time we played MK9 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is going to be absolute cheeks. And I'm playing.
Before Tekken 8 came out, we played 6 and Tag 2 together, and 6 worked lovely.
I mean, Tag 2 isn't actually bad netcode wise.
Sure, but
Like,
6, you know, we played 6.
Yeah,
and it was
6
fine.
6 was, I literally had to have, like, if you wanted to play online, you literally had to have like, it was bad.
I'm probably gonna make this next set my last one.
Okay, do you want to play Marcus instead then?
I'm in the bathroom.
For the next battle.
Oh, as in my last one. Like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid you're stuck with me then. But yeah, no,
fine.
thanks for the games, man.
It's not you or me, it's the game. The game does that to him.
Get ready for the next battle.
I mean, you played well, man. Like, don't let my current win streak, like,
No,
yeah,
it's not that.
It's not that, it's the game. It's the way the game is. It can be, I've heard for a lot of people, it's very tiring. It's very tiring and it's very stressful because it's very kind of go, aggressive, and there's no...
yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Other games, even Tekken 7 was the other way around. Tekken 7 was very defensive in a lot of ways. So as a result, you could backdash, get away from things, and what this naturally does is it leads to a lot of breaks while you're playing.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
think this
actually
is why...
surprised how much Tekken changed from 8 from 7. Like, they actually changed it more than I thought. You know.
Yeah, it's because they made an overarching system change that was massive, like that permeates throughout how the game plays. Like that one system change completely changed the way the game played. You know, and it's not that you can't play defensive in Tekken 8. It's more you have to play what I would call active defense. You know, you have to actually press. You have to actually press buttons now.
Yeah.
Which you would think Corey would like that more because that's where his good hand is and he does that where he plays. But actually, even if it is your good hand, as someone who has cerebral palsy as well, it's only so long you can play. Do that for.
Yeah. I mean, I was finding that out even in my Path of Exile playthrough. Like, when I get stuck on a boss, I've got to beat that boss within the first 2 hours of the stream, otherwise that ain't happening. It's just not. Like, yeah.
I was playing Marvel after the whole thing with you, and I got stuck on a certain Black Panther combo, and I sat there for a couple hours, and no word of a lie, I started to get something going on in my hands as well, like you do, and I was like, you know what? I might have to stop in a minute. Please pull
to a
this off.
certain degree, you know, you play through the pain because you want to increase your stamina over time. But I only do that up to a point. You know, there is definitely a point where you have to stop, and it's actually beneficial to stop. So
no, but that point, I've hit that point before. That point is you can't hold the controller anymore. I've hit that. With my right hand in particular, it's not fun. It hurts, right? So you stop long before that, obviously. But like games like Marvel, where there's a lot of really fast button pushes,
yes, there is.
That will happen sooner.
Yeah.
Because that happens to me. I feel like it happens to you in Tekken because a lot of how you play Tekken, you and Corey, is to do with pressing a lot of the buttons.
playing for 3 hours now feels very comfortable, even with like no break. Like, I know I press a lot of buttons, but I'm pressing a lot less buttons than I used to with Tekken. And the result is I can play for longer. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
All the Tekken games, I used to press no buttons at all for most of the time. And the result of that is I could easily play it until my eyes go square. Because what would happen is, after about, I don't know, 6-7 hours, you can't see properly. You have to take a break because you can't see properly.
Yeah.
So you just close your eyes for a bit, maybe have a nap, come back a couple hours later and do it again. The longest streak I've ever had, believe it or not, was on European PGA Tour Golf on N64.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
That game, I was playing that game, and I don't even like golf, but for some reason, 14 hours disappeared. The 14 hours suddenly disappeared of my day, and it did not feel like 14 hours. I didn't realize it was 14 hours, but either way, more than half a day disappeared.
I can believe
It says a lot to how relaxing the sport of golf actually is.
Yep.
And I gained a new appreciation for golf. Yeah. GG's, Corey, even though I didn't see it. I'm sure it was GG's.
I mean, it wasn't, but
Yes, it was. Like, dude, you'll get there, man. I mean, of course, getting their meat requires playing, and yeah, you got to enjoy playing.
it's just not my game. And I've said this from the beginning. Like, I understand it, I get it, but it's just not my game.
I mean, see, here's the thing. Even if the heat system didn't exist and the mechanics were different, I have to be honest, I would play it regardless. Like, it doesn't matter what changes they make to Tekken. It's Tekken. So, like, if I didn't like 9 as much as 8, I'm not like, I don't mean this to sound as a criticism, but I would just play it anyway. Like,
there comes a point though where Tekken is no longer Tekken, right?
I mean, the thing is, it's changed. It like 8 is a big departure from how Tekken used to play from 1 through 5. It really is. So you could say that the Tekken is no longer Tekken has sort of already happened, but it depends on what your definition of Tekken actually is. You know,
if you are someone that started from Tekken 1, right, and you're very objective as to what Tekken is, Tekken is no longer Tekken.
In fact, Tekken, right? In that example, Tekken stopped being Tekken with Tekken 4, really, because Tekken 1 was really the last one of that kind.
That's not true. No, Tekken stopped being Tekken really, hinted at it really, round about Tekken 6. Tekken 7 got worse, and then Tekken 8 is full-blown going in that direction. Because the thing about what Tekken is, right? If you look at what Tekken is, as opposed to, say, Virtua Fighter, okay? Tekken originally was real martial arts, i.e. like Virtua Fighter, but with a hint of anime, a hint of Japanese anime cheese, right? And that hint of anime was one thing at the time that added to the game, but at the end of the day, it was a game that represents real martial arts, like a kung fu movie, in a different way to Virtua Fighter, right? That's what Tekken was, and it was that until Tekken 5. Tekken 5, and then it really went in that direction, into anime direction in Tekken 6, when you start seeing characters like Elisa, and Lars, right? Because yes, there's always been anime elements in Tekken, because obviously you got Devil Kazuya.
And the moon jumping of Tekken 1 and 2, right? Where they can just jump
because that was in every game. That was in every game. That was because
they stopped it with 3.
You guys enough time.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Right,
Happy New Year. And
talk to you another time,
honestly,
sorry.
looking forward to playing you again soon. So yeah, take care, man.
Bye.
See you soon, Corey. No, but what I'm saying is every game of that time had the moon jumps.
Yeah.
VF had the moon jumps, Tekken had the moon jumps. It's because they're all trying to get used to polygons and how it all works and remembering that it's a game. Yeah? The moon jumps, in a way, you could argue, was something left over from 2D fighters to give 2D fighting game players something to hold on to, because this is a complete departure. Yeah?
Yeah.
You have to, if you look at it in the context of what was going on, it makes more sense. However, like you said, they got rid of it eventually, round about, what,
3.
Tekken 3?
Yeah, Tekken 3. The jumps weren't as high.
Right. So Tekken 3 doesn't have the moon
It was
jumps
actually
anymore.
still possible to jump over your opponent, but not as easily. And of course, it was easier with certain characters due to specific moves, like Xiao Yu was able to easily leap over any character.
Yeah, but in real life, you can jump over people if you've got the hops. People do it in real life. You know what I mean? It's not. What you're talking about is the fucking.
Yeah.
From VF2 and
Yeah,
Tekken 2.
that's exactly what. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm on about.
Exactly. So it's a different thing. But those kind of things never really. It only, in fact, I would argue, it only really came into play with Virtua Fighter 2. Because Virtua Fighter 2, there was a genuine tactic to using the jumping kick on the way up, because it did more damage and things like that. But my point is, going back to the whole point, is that over time, Tekken has leaned more and more and more and more in the direction of anime.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And now it's gotten to the point where the fans that are still there playing Tekken no longer know what the origins of Tekken are. So they now think, but Tekken has always been anime, because they've only started playing around about 6
Yeah, no.
and 3, you know? So what's happened is the older fans like me and you, and I guess Corey's feeling it the most because it's not what he's looking for, it's not a game they recognize anymore. The things that they like about Tekken has been taken out of Tekken. But as I've said before, and I'll say it again, Virtua Fighter is their game. Virtua Fighter has always been their game. They just refuse to look at it because it doesn't have the... Ironically, it doesn't have the anime to it that Tekken has. So it doesn't have the flash to it that Tekken has. And that's why they never gave it a chance. Now, it's either they go and pick another hobby or they actually give it a chance. Because those are their two choices.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not a bad thing. Because now, maybe when they play it, they'll be like, oh my god, you mean this was like this all the time? There's a content creator called Chad the Third, right? And Chad the Third is an avid Tekken and Soul Calibur fan. Yeah? And he used to be like, what is this Virtua Fighter? It looks bland, it's boring, it's shitty Tekken, shut up, blah 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 blah. With all the things going on in Tekken 8, he got fed up. He's like, fuck this game is not for me, I'm not playing it anymore, uninstall. Right? With that, his friends, some of whom play Virtua Fighter, were like, come over here, the water's fine.
Just give it another look. Yeah.
And he has, and now he's making whole videos about Virtua Fighter content, because he's like, bruv, under the surface of what it looks like a boring game, there is a whole another, oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, I had no idea. I should send you the video.
Parallels I can bring to this is discussion is actually not the remaster that I love a lot, but the original version of Diablo 2. It's not much to look at, even though graphically it was cutting edge sprites for the time, right? But the gameplay was almost like way more modern than the visuals, right? And it's the gameplay that holds up.
And with video games, gameplay will always be important, because that's the reason you come back to play it 10, 20 years later.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's not the visuals. And I think that's what the young people don't understand. It's not the visuals, it's the gameplay. If it doesn't hook you, you're gonna play it once, maybe even enjoy it, and then leave it and never go back to it. You know, because how many times have you played a game, completed it. It was fantastic, but you never touched it again.
Yeah.
And that's because the game has no replayability. The story is great, but you know the story now because you finished the game. And that was always my argument too, when I used to say the gameplay of these games, although we hype them up, you know, the publications hype them up and stuff, they're actually not that good, because once you've done the story, you don't want to go back and play it again, because it's the story that got you, and now you know the story.
Yeah.
You know.
Round 3.
Whereas Shenmue, it's not the story very much, because it's just you killed my dad, go find my dad's killer, kill him. That's it.
You don't,
Can you tell me
you don't even get to do that.
I mean, 18 years later, we still, it's not even 18 years now, is it? It's like 25 years later, we still don't get to do that. We still don't get to do that. We might have to watch a flipping anime, mate, or a movie or a novel or something. You know, but it's the, some people would say even the gameplay was shit because it's tank controls. One second. It's tank controls. The voice acting is terrible.
Catching up, Dondi, I'm catching up. See, Marcus wasn't in the lounge, see, so I thought, well, let's go on ranked and see how we do. It's New Year's Day, let's see who's playing Tekken to start their year off. It's gonna be a dedicated crowd if they're spending New Year on ranked, you know. But that's it.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't matter what time of day you
Hola.
fire this game
Get
up,
Get
you
ready
can
for
find
the
people.
next battle.
Like, it's crazy, but it's cool.
It's because it's popular.
Round 1. Fight.
In the bathroom, the finished hand wash bottle is in there as well. You can. Huh? No, the hand wash. You know my hand wash, the soap used to wash your hands. Yeah, the one bottle's finished. So to get rid of that.
Round 2. Fight.
About. Swing Ola. If you could help me set up my PC. I'm about to the PC.
Got him. You know what? I'm actually not playing too bad lately.
Tekken is very much, because it's such a knowledge-based game, it's just you have to play regularly.
Yep.
Not for long, like you don't have to do it for hours and hours. You could do it for like half an hour, but you need, or 15 minutes, but you need to do it regularly.
Well, this is why. This is why I wanted to double how much the number of sessions I do per week. You know, this is why it will be Wednesdays and Sundays, and we'll just see how that goes.
Like I went to my friend had a birthday. They were playing Smash. I hadn't played Smash since Melee because I had Melee, and I got absolutely battered. My thumbs just couldn't remember how that game works. because it's just so vastly removed from anything that remotely resembles a fighting game. Which is why people that play fighting games have issues, sort of. To this day, people still question whether Smash is actually a fighting game at all. Which I don't really think is that important a question. I personally, I've always kind of put it in that sort of party game category.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you want to call it a fighting game, fine, it's a fighting game. I don't care. What I will say though, is it's distinctly different from what we normally call fighting games.
Yeah.
And that can't be denied. And any other argument about the reason it's popular, other than its Nintendo IPs, all of them are there, is irrelevant. Because if it was actually about the mechanics and the way the game plays, hold up. That's my PC, and then in the bathroom there's the bottle thing, and then you can go. Oh, he's not going. It's alright, then you can stay here then. Hmm? You'll be like, oh, you're still here! And then you'll be scared and run into the kitchen. Yeah. I finished work, my other client didn't need me there, so I thought I'd hang out with Marcus. And then she'd be like, oh, that's nice. Rub that into gently. Anyone. Gently. Yeah. Turn it on to you.
Oh my god,
Press
I need the parry on that down.
Press the button.
I can do this, I can do this.
Did you get the bottle from in the bathroom? Okay, good. Yeah, the bin. So it's in the bin, yeah? You got all the bin, no rubbish.
Yax,
That's all the rubbish.
Yax, can I ask for some match feedback,
Okay.
man? Like, if there's any kind of coaching you could type out of like, based on how I played in that last fight, like what should change? Thank you, man.
Oh, yeah, she's in the chat, yeah?
Yeah, in the title chat, a lot of the boost going on. And thank you for it, guys. We got Dondi and Sort and Yax.
Let's have a look. They used to say after Leicester, let's have a butchers. Mum's right, this mouse is sensitive. I leave it for a few days and come back to it. It's like, oh.
Round 2. Fight.
And then all this shit comes up and surround me. Nope. I'm just gotta fight it. Make sure all this is out the way. And look at the green. What country is that? That ain't England. That looks cool. That does look cool.
I really want to win this set.
Don't focus on that. Focus on the smaller things. The smaller things add up to the W in the end. That's the way to think. Don't worry about the winning or losing.
I mean, I'm in a good position.
But if you focus too much on the winning, you might find yourself in not so good position before the end of the game. Trust me, happens all the time. The small things that got you there will see you to the end, and you'll get your W. Oh my gosh.
got it. We got it.
Mam chwilę przed kolejnym spotkaniem.
They're never ready for the low.
Orange rank.
Get ready for the next
That's right.
battle.
Yeah, it doesn't get sweaty until like live moves.
So why have I always been kind of like, why has red been my ceiling? Is it that... Do
How you
actually-
play.
Well,
It's how you play. That's why.
I mean, obviously I'm talking about
I'm
Laura and Eddie, but do you think like a lot of the people that I was struggling with when I was climbing to red, do you think the majority of those are above red now? So in other
Get
words, I'll
ready
be able
for
to
the
climb
next
higher
battle.
than red because the
Maybe.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like if all
It
the
could be,
troublesome
but-
opponents have moved higher, then technically it'll mean I should be able to move higher too until I reach them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That probably is the case to a degree, because there are people that
Because over time, more and more players that play ranked will reach near the top of rank and then stop. You know, whenever they...
it's not that as much as it's they will reach the level of where they're supposed to be. The rank sort of puts itself out over time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas in the beginning, everyone's kind of in the same pot. So you could argue that you're playing. If you're playing Tekken on day one, you'll get lots of new players that are on your level if you're a beginner. But then also you end up playing the God of Destruction pro players at the same rank because the ranks haven't been sorted yet.
Yeah.
And the same thing will happen when VF comes out.
Oh god, yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
It will be an absolute bloodbath because there's nothing but veterans in that game. Like there's no. But you have to, if you go into it with the right mindset, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Because you understand that they are veterans and you understand that they know more than you. That's right. I'm here now. Let me see your games.
I'm playing a Lily, and of course because of hardcore character switch,
W.
I haven't fought
Lily.
a Lily in a while.
Round 4. Fight.
I haven't been playing so much. I'm just slapping on the stick like this. Another thing is as well, if you see someone who's focused a lot on their costume like this, normally they're not too focused on the Tekken.
Ah, well. Damn it.
Right, I only saw the end of that because the rest of it is sped up. But even with that, I can say, when you do heat burst, you tend to do a bigger button afterwards, which is why you got counter hit with the down jab and then they killed you. Because they counter hit you with the down jab, so then they're plus, and then they press another button which you ran into because you were pressing a button rather than blocking. You do that a lot. It's free damage. Okay? Don't do that. Okay, so far you're fine. Okay? It's working. Why'd you stop? Don't press. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. Don't panic. Find your spot. Don't do that. I could tell you why that happened. But no.
Yeah, I know. I got punished.
That's fine. That's good. Good. That's okay. Stop leading with the forward 4-3. Stop doing that. Forward 2-2 is better. That was good. Nice.
Round 3. Fight.
Better. Good. Okay. No problem. Okay. You notice every time you do Wild Rising 2, he's blocking it, right? Good block. Punish. Nope. Never mind. Nice. Nice delay. That's not gonna save you, Lily. Who cares? That was risky as fuck, but it worked. Okay.
Fight.
Okay. That catches me out as well, to be fair.
No!
You need to do more lows. More lows, because they're not... It's okay. It's alright. Maybe not that one. Smaller one. Unless that's not actually going to punish him, it just did it. It's alright. Too slow. Too slow. Good pro break. Is there a low thing after that low thing?
What, this?
Yeah. After that, you go to start.
Only if they press. Only if they press. Like, if they press, she does an automatic follow-up.
So there's no low option after that, after the start.
No. So, like, she...
And you have to go into that...
Get ready for the
Yeah.
next battle.
And you have... Okay, so you need to find another low button. Because you need to... The thing is, you need to do more lows, because what's happening is, because you do so many mids,
I mean,
they know you're just big mids, so they're just blocking them. And then you...
Hold on, where is, no.
It's not about
down
damage.
down three. Down
Okay.
three.
Cool.
Down 3 instead
Remember-
of down
For
back.
the next battle.
Remember, it's not about damage. It's about irritating the person enough to where they feel like they need to block low. So then it opens your mids back up again. Or if she doesn't have any lows, you can throw more.
Right. Okay.
Round 1.
But then you need to mix up the throws, because if you only do 1+2, obviously they're gonna break it more often. Is that fair?
Fucking hell, I got lucky there.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Thank you for everything that you both are saying. I see what you type in chat, yeah. Just gotta put it in action.
Round 3. Fight.
button. Oh, we're gonna fall down again, aren't we?
Final round. Fight. Fantasy here is you.
Yeah.
Muszę wygrać w imię wszystkich
That was
Polaków.
pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to clinch that, but hey, we got it.
Missed all of it because I was putting Ryan, I'm so washed now, it's crazy to think I actually want to put it to the
You
thing.
broke at the stance mix. Yeah.
Round one.
I missed all of it because I was putting back in my jet. That's a better one than what okay. It's not good. Right. So when you're ready, I'm gonna play you and I'm play a certain way on purpose to try and get you to understand what I'm talking about. Because I know you know. I think a lot of it is just muscle memory habit.
Yeah.
Because I know you know. You're not stupid. See?
Fucking hell, they're playing like me.
Another thing to understand as well is that sometimes in a game like Tekken, you're going to get hit just because you're going to get hit. You know, they might have a beat on your timing or something like that. Yeah, but sometimes you just get hit and there's no explanation for it. What you want to do is minimize that as much as possible. You want to make sure that what you get hit by is not nothing. Like it was there. Okay. You actually got hit with that. Fair enough. Hit again, so. See, I guarantee you, this player has learned from you that that thing is punishable because you do it so much. Punish it fine.
Oh man. Fuck. I want to get to destroy if that's alright. I don't quite want to play you yet. I'm close and.
And you do what you're doing. Do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do what you're doing.
I think I can.
Do
I think
what
I
you're
can
doing.
get. Yeah, I can get the promo. I can get it. I'm most of the way there, and I've just gotta. Yeah.
Round one.
Yeah.
Fight.
Just get hit by a thing.
Fuck, I should be doing loads on him. And all that.
Yeah, but that was a good down back four or whatever it was. That was a good layer anyway. All good with punish. But be so you don't just do it like that. Don't just do it like that. Okay, good. Also good. Never mind, it was a mix up. It's fine. Okay, you just got clicked. That was a good use of the power crush. If you know they're gonna do something like that, you can use it like that. But then you have to push the initiative. That was risky as fuck. That was also risky as fuck. It worked out. Fine. Very good. That was a good change of pace. See? You notice how he got impatient? He sitting and waited, he got impatient and almost got himself killed. Good side step, he's dead. Every time he does that dash forward, it always goes into the low. Always. With the phantom dash forward. And he's like he's relying heavily on that power crush. Throw him.
Fantasy here is yours.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Afraid.
Yeah. It's alright.
Okay, you're fine. You're still nice now. Too slow, Andy.
Yeah. That power crush is good. If you manage to get it off, it hits very hard.
But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is you need to use it at the right time. The small pokes are too fast for them to actually see and block. That's why we use them. I rinse down back 3 not because it does damage. I rinse it because you can't see it. You have to know it's coming. That was good.
Fuck. Fuck.
Never mind.
Come on.
Go.
Components would be you never. I know I never do. I know.
Get ready for the next battle.
I know.
Sorry. Stretching.
Sorry. Yeah, more of that.
The power moves need to be set up from the pokes. The small, tiny pokes. Oh, you've gotten annoyed. You're starting to crouch. Okay, now I can
Get ready for the next
forward
battle.
for. Oh, fuck me.
Oh fuck no. Oh fuck no.
I love how we
Oh
both
wait,
instantly said the same thing.
wait. He's using special style. This is either very good or very bad.
Oh, the game started for you already. I'm still waiting on the versus screen. There's a huge delay on the spectate. Alright, let him do that. He's killing himself. No, I mean, you could have just pressed 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, but okay. It worked. Not complaining. I would like to point out that the only reason this is working is because this person is not stopping pressing buttons. You should have known that coming. And you did! That's not really a pun. Well, I guess it is actually.
Round 3.
I guess it is. Well done. Yes. Yes, Andy. No. Stop my whole. Take this shot and that kick. 7 golden letters.
Umieram z głodu. Może później pójdziemy coś zjeść.
What do you think he's gonna one and done? I think he's gonna one and done. Oh no, he didn't. Oh wow.
It doesn't trust.
Respect.
It doesn't. Oh, is he still playing? Because it says waiting to spectate still. Oh,
Yeah, no,
okay.
he's playing.
Well done.
I respect it.
Round 1. Fight.
That basically did. Whatever that string was that you just did a minute ago, more of that. They probably sat there practicing that the whole time.
Oh no.
This is why traditional second players hated power crushes when they came in.
Okay. It's alright.
Round two.
It's alright.
It's okay.
Oh, what was the break again? Jesus.
1+2.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
Fight.
When you're getting up, what are you trying to do? Because every time he's gone and ran in and need you to launch you, he's done it, and that's why he's winning his round.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in that match. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that was terrible. Come on. The first game felt so easy. What the hell?
He doesn't know what he's doing either, right?
That makes it worse.
What I can say to you is you keep getting hit because whatever you're doing when you're getting up, you're trying to do something. Just block. I'm not even understanding why all this is hitting, but it is. So fuck it. Like really, the only reason he was able to throw you is because you're not doing a smaller button after the back one. Because you're +5 on block.
Right.
That's a loaded mid. It gets me all the time. That's because you did 4-4-4 again.
Round three. Fight.
I would love to know what that means. Do not press anything! I knew that was gonna happen.
Fight.
Fuck, man.
Never mind. And now he's realized you can't break it, so he's gonna keep doing it. Oh, no, it's around. That ain't supposed to happen. Do not rely on that ever again.
I mean, I didn't even expect it to happen. It's like, oh,
Well, it's not
that
supposed
was
to.
horrible. That was horrible.
Whenever someone heats much as you, remember, on block they're like +17. Do not press anything. You have to take the mix up. You have. This is why old school players hate it. You have to take the mix up. Yeah. Whatever that string was, but the punch mid kick string, that small one.
Yeah.
Do that more often. When you do back one, you're +5. You need to do something small because what's happening is you're doing back one into back one. So then players are realizing that and going, back one, okay, it's +5, but what he's doing is going to be stupidly slow. So I'm going to throw him in between. Or I'm going to do a smaller low in between because he's doing something too slow. Stop.
Right.
Another thing as well, you rely too heavily on forward 3. Stop doing forward 3. That button, that is a whiff punish move at best. Yeah? Again, small buttons.
Going somewhere?
And this is not the best character to come up against when you need to practice these things. She's very good at the small buttons. Alright, so pay attention to the fact that you went into that into stance and she pressed the button. So this is someone who just wants to press the button.
You're not getting away.
Okay, we killed. We're alright.
Round 2. Fight.
Right, so when you go into that mid into the stance thing, try and cancel it into a block or something like that. Because they're trying to interrupt in between your things. Or do something really fast.
Ridiculous.
Wow, I've never even seen that before.
You're not getting away.
It's a heat smash. Ooh.
No, I'm on about when she grabbed my leg.
Oh yeah, she's had that for years. It's a reversal. But people don't do it because up until this game you could kick in them.
Right.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Really, if you practice enough, you can block that on reaction. But I get hit by them, so I can't do nothing. Right. Nice.
Fight.
That last string you did at the end is really good because it comes out fast. You need things that come out faster, not hit harder. This is a chain grab. And they don't know the rest of it. Also, pay attention, when they knock you down, they're always going into that really slow low. If you block that, you can wild rise in 2 and not punish them. Yeah, so obviously having cerebral palsy like me, that's quite hard to react to, but you can. That's it. 1, 2. Good block though. That's a 2 throw, I think. Nice. Okay. Oh, they blocked it. Punch. I mean, 1, 2. Did you see that? 1, 2, 1, or whatever it's called. It's okay.
Yeah,
All
a
right.
lot of it is literally just not having my thumb at the right part of the controller to do that. You know, because I can't play claw and basically have my thumbs over all the buttons. Like, it's all well and good saying 1, 2, 1.
Yeah.
But if
I
my
can't play
thumbs
for
just
that.
happen to be near 3 and 4, like, forget, like, in the split second that I have to do it, it's just... So, in a way, I've really got to change, like, my resting position because, yeah, I just... It's like I can only do what you're saying to do if my thumb happens to be coincidentally in the right
think
place
some
at
of
the
that-
time.
Some of that is because you don't know as well, you're thinking about it too much. Because that's another thing that will slow you down as well. When I say these things, I'm not thinking about it. I just see the move and do.
Yeah,
If you have to think about it, the chance goes.
yeah.
You're not getting away.
Oh, yes, she is.
Round 2. Fight.
when you get into throws like this, just hold one or two, and then just see which one
Yeah, I
breaks.
was doing one.
Okay, so the one broke nothing. Oh boy! Oh, wow.
I think she did try to duck there. She was just a little too late.
No, but it's a mid, isn't it? You can't duck that.
My unblockable high, yeah.
Oh. Oh, you mean unblockable high? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you know, after the blocked heat smash, I decided to go for the unblockable.
I don't know what you thought you were doing there.
Here we go. Is that a frame trap, how I won the last round?
Nigdy nie ugnę się przed niesprawiedliwością.
I don't know, possibly. Because every time you do that, people seem to get hit by it, which I can only assume is because they're pressing buttons. So maybe it is a frame trap. It could be that they're doing moves that are too big, so it's too slow.
This Nina can't
But that's-
punish any- everything is free, by the way. Right, thanks, Yax.
Round one.
Say it again?
Fight.
He said this Nina can't punish anything.
Yeah. They don't know the concept of punishing. You can tell. Things are just working because you're getting hit by it because you don't like to block. They don't actually know what they're doing. There you go.
Okay.
Round two.
By the time you do your heat smash though, that is essentially a mix-up. So at that point, they're in trouble regardless. I will go ahead and assume that is a frame trap. I can't tell for sure, but I will go ahead and assume that is a frame trap. Until they do something about it. Or someone does something about it. See, now they're panicking and just pressing 4 or 3 or whatever button that was.
Well, they're demoted now.
Nigdy nie ugnę się przed
Oh
niesprawiedliwością.
dear.
Sorry.
It's a competitive game, man, right?
Yeah.
Get ready for the next
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've got to sort this shit out though, guys. The flaws you're pointing out, I want to actually get past them. But I mean, I think one of my biggest enemies is my own muscle memory and CP-ness.
Yeah.
Pardon the phrase.
Right now, you think too much. And you have to think too much because there's new things going into your brain that you're forced to undo muscle memory to do.
Yeah.
Right? You see, at that stage where you have to, once you don't have to think about it so much, punishing becomes easier.
That's not what I. That's not what I said. I mean, it is what I said, but that's not what I said. Yax.
Think about you do what I do, which is you think about your CP. And yeah, but how am I supposed to do that when my thumb doesn't move that way? Don't worry about that. Just try.
And then someone else would be like, there is, you either do or do not. There is no try. Yeah.
Literally, you either do or isn't that Yoda? There is do
Yes,
and
yes.
do not. There is no try. There you go, Yoda. She told you later. I mean, Yoda gave you
I
the.
think not. English.
I think that should be
Wi-Fi
your
on
like.
Xbox. Oh god, it's Xbox though. It's Xbox Wi-Fi. So it's Wi-Fi 5. Uh-oh.
How do you know it's Xbox?
Because it's a square PlayStation console symbol rather than a PlayStation logo. And the only other console that this is on is Xbox Series. So
Never actually noticed that.
Yeah, you either get
I
a
know he's
PC
got-
icon, a console icon, or a PlayStation logo.
Fight.
Your one's a PlayStation. I mean, a console icon.
Oh yeah, you're on PC, so you'll just get console icons that look the same actually. Because I'm on
Yeah, that's
PlayStation, I can tell whether it's an Xbox or
difference.
not. That's a good point then. Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Also, this is Victor. Victor is not and has never been fun to play again. For me. I'm not too sure what this fucking guy is doing, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he's a Naruto fan. Going back to what I was talking about earlier about anime fans being the new main fans of this game. Yeah, this person doesn't know what they're doing. Go nuts. I'm saying, and the reason I'm saying go nuts is because if you let him do stuff, he's gonna do stuff you're not gonna go to defend against.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now he's doing stuff. I'm confused. What is happening?
Fight.
Okay, to be fair to this person, although they're playing Victor, they're trying to play proper Tekken. They have no idea what that is, but they're trying. Right? So you get to try stuff now. What you're doing, I get frustrated by this. Ooh. It's alright. That happened because you picked the slowest button possible to go in.
Okay. Fun.
It's alright. It's okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that? Is that 2-4? Yeah, that. What is it?
Would you forgive me if I was not sure?
It looks like 2-4. Yes, more of that string. Maybe not the whole thing.
Oh my god, we did it! Okay, we are at Dondi's rank now. Like, finally. And this is the highest I've been with Lydia, so progress.
I'm so confused. What am I watching?
He won
I
and
think-
won and done. He won and done. Yax will join in a sec. Well, now that we got the that rank and he won and done.
Something is very wrong with the spectate. Because I'm right now, Victor's leg is in the air, you're blocking it, and it's frozen.
He won and done me, but I got my points and I got my promo, so yeah. Let's play. That's cool. We're climbing though, and I want to keep climbing because, to be fair, it's a little embarrassing that I'm a Lydia main, and yet I have Law and Eddie at red rank, and Lydia isn't my top rank in Tekken 8.
Coming in?
Yeah.
Hello.
And again, you said you wanted to play a certain way to teach me stuff. Please do that. I'm up for. Yeah, we're gonna learn today. So,
Sit down somewhere.
all right. How about Lily Cabinet? Thank you for the confidence vote on me getting to red with Lydia. I'm glad to hear that. We will get it done. I'm not in a rush to get it done. I'm gonna continue to variety stream and, as much as possible, stick to my new schedule, which now doesn't have anything on a Monday or a Tuesday. Because I want to make more time.
I said,
Specifically.
remember what I said
other
earlier.
thing.
Remember what I said earlier.
What's
It's
that?
not so much about sitting down playing a fighting game for 2-3 hours. It's more important to maybe give it half an hour every day.
Oh,
as
yeah,
opposed
yeah,
to
yeah,
2
yeah,
hours.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Obviously, it's the start of a new year. We'll figure out things, but yeah, I agree. It would be very cool.
Small chunks.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm a little
'Cause it gives you a
concerned
break.
with, like, because obviously I am gonna play VF5, right?
Mm.
I'm a little concerned about it muddying the waters because they are fundamentally different games. This might be a dumb
Yeah.
question, but how do you manage with the idea of, like, obviously you play Tekken, you build up muscle memory and skill in Tekken, and then obviously you're able to swap to like Street Fighter 6 or VF5, and you know you're good at all of them. So it's like, how do you switch gears effectively between games?
It's difficult for me too.
And not let the muscle memory fuck you up. You know.
It's difficult for me too. I would say basically all it is that I played the games enough to like not have to think about. The things that I do in Street Fighter are the things that I don't have to think about because it's all muscle memory, right? If I wanted to really get better at that game, I'd be in the same predicament as you because there are new things that I would have to learn and think about in order to. You see what's happening here?
No. Break it down.
I have done nothing but down back 3 in both of those rounds and like 2 back 3s.
Okay.
Oops. And that back 3 was an accident. Good. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, I only crouched because I knew you were going to try it again because you're doing a training exercise rather than actually, you know, predicting it like I should be. Like I predicted it because you did it. You know, you're trying to train me. Whereas I reckon if we were just, you know, if you were doing your normal game plan, or if I thought you were doing your normal game plan, I probably wouldn't have crouched there, right?
No, I do things in order to encourage you to do what I want you to do, so I can hit you harder later. That's how I play.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like a building block of how I play, right? I want you to crouch.
Yeah, so you can hit me with a mid. So by that
Yeah, 'cause
logic,
really-
then, is it better to just not crouch and eat it? But the problem is
Yes.
I can only eat so many.
Exactly. That's the game, right? So what do you do in between? What do you do in between? Like, look, watch this.
Oh,
Never mind. But you notice, I'm not just doing down back 3. I'm doing down back 3 at different times.
yeah.
It's not the same timing. See, that time I changed the timing and it got me hit. That was an accident.
Yeah, so it's like, I have to stand block for the fucking knee and then crouch block for the, yeah. So really, you only need 2 fast moves that are one or the other. And then you can basically mess with people by alternating those.
Exactly. Because notice, this isn't doing loads of damage.
So in my case,
You're
because again, I want things that aren't like forces stats. So
Yes,
in my
that,
case, it would
that,
be this
that.
and
You need that.
and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
and this.
Hallelujah, we're getting somewhere. And that, you can use that string as well. That one, you can do the first 2 hits of that, and you can mix it up with that, yes. We're getting somewhere. That was an accident. That was the danger of using big strings. Right.
Oh,
Also, keep in mind that down back 3, again, I said this all the time, Friends down back 3 is probably the best low in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you
Get ready for the
don't worry
next
about being able to do it right now,
I mean,
but just
Lydia's
know-
down back 3 doesn't have the same range as Law's. Law's is really long. Like,
just
I
know. 'cause
wonder if
isn't-
the reason, like, what's the reason for the range of hers being shorter? Is it the fact that it goes into stance and leads to more damaging stuff? Like, why is hers short?
I don't know. There's probably things that she's better at that he's She's better at certain things that he probably can't even do.
Oh, it's because
Probably.
it's fast? Okay. All right. Because I honestly would prefer it to have more range. But that's probably because I struggle with getting in, right? Yeah.
You just have to move there.
No. Oh. Okay.
I need that to Ooh. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Fucking hell yes.
Was that even delivered?
Yes.
So my next question is, why did you low parry me instead of block?
This is gonna seem weird, but again, you know how I was saying about
Sorry.
where my thumbs rest? It was
Yeah.
quicker for me to hit down forward than just down.
Because if you do that, you leave a lot of damage on the table. Because you're supposed to launch me. Like if you just crouch block for a second. Try again. Again. There you go. You want this. You need this. That's a lot more than you can get off of a low parry.
Sure, yeah.
So I understand your situation. It's difficult because, you know, the way your TP works and that. But like, try it.
But that is why. That's the why was it a low.
Yeah.
And I know it might seem weird to a lot of people listening because it's literally it's a game of inches at this point, as in the difference between a low parry and a crouch. But it's still different enough that look, I just did it twice.
Sometimes the same thing happens to me. Like I'm doing
But it's
down back
annoying,
20.
right? Because if I was good at low parrying like this in Tekken 7, I would have been like, you know, that's a
Yeah.
full combo with tailspin and everything, right? Like low parry was really powerful in 7 to those that could combo. Fucking hell, man. I hate that move so much. But you should just keep doing it. Just fucking keep doing it, you bastard. Happy fucking New Year. Let's go.
Skończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
I'll give it a time.
Yax,
I gotta say, if you want to join in on this, you've got 70 minutes, my dude. I want to end on time because with my mom being asleep before I started, I definitely don't want to be finishing the stream late. So
I threw another load in there while I was at it.
in fact, one of my goals for when I do stream, whether it be like the start of a stream or the end of one, I definitely need to be more punctual than I have been lately, but I do thank everybody for their patience.
Yay! Well, not yay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly easier to fucking parry. That's annoying.
Easier. You gotta try the harder bit. Sorry.
fucking had it then, and you didn't even do it.
In VF parries though, it might actually be easier for you to block things, I will tell you that.
So you're saying I can't do my combo after a low parry at all? Like, it won't work?
No, it might work, you just won't get as much, I don't know, but you can try it, parry me now. It works, but look at the damage, and
and also you fall different. Yeah,
yeah.
you fall different. So it does work.
That kind of damage there doesn't really matter to me. If you're, because the thing is as well that makes it more difficult is you have to,
For the next battle.
in order to
I
get
do think
someone
I
to,
am playing better than I have lately, because normally I wouldn't even be low parrying this much and this clean. Like, there's something weird's going on. It's 2025, I tell you. Something weird about it.
another thing as well is that like in order to get someone to say like someone is doing this to you and you're playing against them like right, they just keep doing the same move.
Yeah.
If you want them to stop, you have to hit them hard enough to get them to stop.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the thing. That's why if you I'm gonna change it up a slight touch, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm catching you that one. I do that.
Yeah, it's 2-4, man. You were right. Yep.
Also.
Round 2. Fight.
There you go. You stop the. Cool. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
Hello.
talking
How are you
quietly
doing?
so I don't disturb my mom, but yeah, how you doing?
Oh, that's fair enough. I was wondering how the tone was. Fair enough. What are you doing? Are we doing lappy stuff, or are we trying to do some anti-this character?
I mean, it's,
what
it's literally like...
Labby stuff. It's labby stuff.
Alright.
Well,
comes under
I mean,
the
of
category
course,
of
I'm
like-
happy to like play you guys and stuff, but basically, when after Hogwarts left and I was playing ranked, obviously, when CP decided to spectate and then you guys are seeing what I'm doing, yeah, it's often like I find it helpful to find out what I'm doing wrong and then trying to fix that. So now we're at the point of like trying to fix that. So it's turned into labbing, but it didn't start out.
That is perfectly fine, and it is honestly some of the most valuable stuff you can do. Something as well I like to pay attention to is like, what do I lose to, or what can I not deal with? Because that is more useful at times than what you're good at. Because it takes like just one setup to kill you.
Yeah.
And I think many years ago, a certain guy called Ares mentioned one thing, and it is so true, specifically in Tekken, because we don't have moves in particular that can deal with every single thing. Like, it seems like it, but not really. But he said something to akin of like having familiarity with the situation, and that is how you win in the long run. Because now you cannot space and get as much away. Like, that is more valuable now than ever. And you will still hear like people complaining about this character is weird, or this character is not true Tekken, quote unquote. But what they're saying is like they're like saying it is unfamiliar to them. So doing this is actually very valuable, and it will happen every time. This is why in my opinion, like having a character with clear defined strengths, so you can have a repeatable game plan, that is very powerful, instead of having something very complex. as a when you're on the aggressive side. But however, on the defensive side, that feels terrible. This is why Saoyu is terrifying. Because you will never know what she can pull off. So. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I generally like helping people out with stuff. So yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
I'm frankly, I can't quite believe how few, compared to what usually happens, of Feng down back 3 that I ate in that match. Like the amount that I managed to parry in that fight, just ridiculous. What? This isn't me.
But you have to realize as well that that's not just you, right? That's me. Like it's a two-way thing. Like you're parrying that in part not because you know it's not only because you know it's coming, but because my timing is the same, right? One of the issues I have is mixing up my timing with these things. Yeah? So you're learning how to deal with this. I'm learning how to mix up the timing when I use this. Because against normal people, if this gets blocked, I die. Yeah? So it's important to me. That was an accident. It's important to me to mix up the timing of this and use other lows like this. Yeah? This is Feng's down 2, right? The only benefit this move has, literally, is the fact that it's safer.
Right.
That is it.
Right.
It's not faster than down back 3.
You're on about down. Okay, yeah, you are on about down.
This thing, right? The only benefit this has is it's safer on block. That's it. And then you got this one, which I can't even do because I have I have similar things that do hands.
So you are the cabinets, I think.
Yeah. You're at 1004 Lily Cabinet, I believe.
Alright, Lily Cabinet. Gotcha. Alright, I'll just look and spectate what I see. That's cool. No. Alright. To Garyu.
Now this
yeah, I think you can get to Lily there with in red. I think that's perfectly
now,
perfectly doable.
I have to say this is interesting because honestly that side switch mentally messed me up, man. It's like, you know how I was parrying a lot? I find parry way easier if I'm on left. So actually, like, let's deliberately swap, okay? Like,
hold on.
Switch me.
One second.
Switch me. Switch me. Okay. You know, if we want to adapt, I've got to be able to parry just as well on right side, and I don't think I can.
But remember what I said. You're not supposed to be parrying at all.
Sure.
You want to block it. Block it.
The thing as well. I do. Oh, something wrong with this game app. Lol. Crashed. Something more.
She literally punched him in the dick.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And that's another. If we were going to make a really silly pro versus con over block versus low parry, the input's the same if it's a block.
Yeah. So, that is a genuinely good point.
Yeah.
So there is a thing as well. Now you have discovered it yourself. There are, for example, if people are doing junkyard with law.
Yeah, which is
never
the down back
block
3, right?
Yes, never like down back 3-3. That one, that's Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is one you have to block on reaction because then you're launching.
Yeah, don't worry, Yax. I was getting to that. He's not ready for that yet because okay. When he was playing it unranked against Nina and stuff, Nina has a move that looks a lot like Dragon Tail that you can block a reaction. If you do, she dies.
Yeah. The low where she spins around and
Andy can barely recognize when these things are happening. So I'm trying to build him up to that.
All right, yeah. All right. My point is like there are certain things that is better to low parry.
Sorry, that was
To deal with.
Yes.
And that is a string called Junkyard. Law is a specifically very good one situation for it, because if he counter hits you with any of like the low, and you fail dodge it because he has a mid that is like worth nothing. But if you low parry the low afterwards, you can basically nullify the whole thing. He now has a mid, but traditionally it used to be one of those things where if you were able to low parry, you could shut the whole sequence down. Also in 10 hit combos, for example, if you know there's a low and you can low parry it, you can shut the whole thing down.
Yep.
Okay.
So big telegraphed single moves, in my opinion, and this is like in a sequence where it's.
So what you're saying is you low parry specific lows rather than any low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And also if you hold down back, you are telegraphing the point that you are not moving, you're committing to a dodge.
Right.
And if you're doing this, for example, you're saying from this range, exactly, and then see, yeah, exactly. So this is why it can actually be very bad to telegraph it, because then they're like, oh, yeah.
And this is why I use down back 3 so much. Because down back 3, what it does is people don't want to telegraph the fact that they're ducking because of what Yax is saying, right? Constantly peppering you down back 3, down back 3, down back 3, down back 3. Eventually, it's gonna add up. It's like fucking hell, especially if I'm getting counter hits. They're like, I have to read, so they're gonna make the read and they're gonna duck, and then I'm gonna launch you.
Yeah, because if it's
And get-
counter hit, you get that throw sequence, right? So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's all. It is also a genuinely good move. Like, it's not just annoying, it's genuinely very good because it's hard to step.
Yeah.
It high crushes, and the fastest things you can do in the game are usually high. So this means if you want to avoid him doing the move, you do a mid. But Feng has back 1 into shoulder.
Yeah.
So and also he can yeah, exactly. So he can play a lot around it. And panic moves in the game are armor moves, gets beaten by lows.
Yeah.
Heat burst, get beaten by lows. So if you want to throw, well, he ducks under it. So it is a very good tool for so many things.
You can see how much Yax loves this move. You can hear it in his voice. He
Absolutely.
Yeah. So honestly,
It's why he plays
weakness
second.
then, because it has to have something. It's just its range, right?
No, its weakness is you block it, he dies.
Yeah.
It's not punishable on block. That's his weakness.
Yes. It is like all things considered. Its weakness is if you don't press that much, it's not as scary.
Right.
But to be fair, it is a brilliant and very
So it's
good annoying
basically
move.
It's Feng's ultimate scrub killer. It's like, you know, so if you're going in ranked and you're right, if your Feng was right at the bottom, if that was the only move you did, you would get the first few promos.
Absolutely, but here's the thing: it's not even a scrub move. That's the worst part. It's genuinely a good move.
It's a genuinely good move.
Good move.
But what I mean is new players just would not know what to do about it. Like,
they will hate it. Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, it works on all levels. That's the thing. It works on all levels. This is why it's a genuinely good move.
Right.
Also, it's +4 on a hit or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So even though it doesn't do anything, like it doesn't do damage. Basically, I can do that into I think while Rising 1.
Okay.
I can do it into Rising 4 and other things. So
It's very good. It's very good. It basically also frame traps. The only one who can contest things while Rising 1 after it, after a regular hit, is Yoshi. Maybe even Sayu actually with her hand slap. But those are like weirdo characters. They shouldn't be in the consideration. So it sets up a frame trap, it high crushes, so down by 3 is like a Mishima player's worst nightmare. Also, there we go. Something you can do as well.
I'm too slow
If you
on
have a, if you have
and I hate it. Like I actually did well Rising 2 there, and it's just too slow. But the speed that you have to play this game is ridiculous.
punishment. Punishment is legit where, and the react is where Tekken really takes. Like that is the stuff that actually requires reaction and timing.
Yeah.
Don't let, also another thing, don't let the visuals distract you from doing the punishment.
Oh,
Because
sure,
that happens
yeah.
a lot. Sometimes you can be watching it and it looks so pretty, you're like,
I think
ooh.
I'm getting a lot better at that. But yeah, it definitely was a problem in the beginning.
Something you can do as well, Andy. It's very aggro, and I think, I think it's very you actually. Do you have a hard time with wide rising motions
Yes.
in general?
Yes.
I would say so.
All right. I think since you play Lydia, and this is a very bad habit. Who else? You liked Law, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I can do them. I just did it there, but it's. I wouldn't say that I've got it as consistent as like.
Maybe just do up forward 4 instead on block. Maybe that's even easier for you. So after you block something, do that as a reaction.
Oh, like a hop kick. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Up forward 4. There we go. Yeah, because it's 15.
It is, but it leaves her in stance in it. That's the only issue. But it might be alright because we've got parry in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's unsafe, but I think after you block something.
Is it in stance even on block? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even on block. Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do. Yeah. But the thing is though, like the hop kick is actually kind of the same. So it's just more blatant. Oh yeah, you can punish this. It's the same as a hop kick, so there's nothing different from it.
Right.
But can I
parry in it though? Huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
Can I demonstrate?
Yeah.
Can I demo? Yeah.
I'll come on.
Oh yeah.
Do you want a demo between you and CP playing, or did you want to play me? Like, how are we doing this?
I'll just demonstrate like some punishment with Lydia, like ideas, punishment for ideas. Will you do down?
In that case,
down
in that case, I'll spectate, because if I spectate, what will happen is I can put the inputs on screen.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. So yeah, sit back down,
just a sec.
CP.
Yeah. Then you just spam the fuck out of me with these things. But generally,
the slender what? The slender sea. What?
Give me that. Yeah, it's. It's some shit like hardcore, like posting and shit posting boost gang, and like everybody was like, "This is some shit Corey invented." Like Corey was like, "No, this is some shit you would say." I was like, "All right, fair enough. I'm the Slim Messi."
Yeah. Okay.
Something I think that would be so good with you, dude, because of the way you play.
Okay.
Like if you block any low, it is somewhat punishable. And
guys,
this is also
hang on. I think my webcam froze. Hang on, let me try and fix that.
Right.
Yeah, anyone looking at the stream, yeah, my webcam's frozen. I've been stuck like in just holding my controller up and like a cardboard cutout. That's dumb. Let me fix that.
Why didn't I pull it?
You don't have
Alright.
to.
We can just go to practice mode, like online library thing, by the way. Right, if you do down for free here.
You cut out. Okay.
Yeah. Just spam it. Yeah. Something you can do, like the simplest punish you can do on anything, is just while rising 4. Like that is the thing. Every time you block alone, you're unsure get.
Sorry.
That is the one to do.
I can't do anything about that. Yep.
Another thing you can do, if you block something that's launch punishable, if you have a hard, just spam by message.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a low, block it, and while rising for it. Okay, that's it. Carry on.
Yeah. I think my timing is sharper. I can. Like it's basically if you have a, but it's the one to go to. Yeah. Right. Something here. This move here in particular, I think, because it's 12 frame. It's down for 1. down, full crouch, down for 1. So you don't even have, like, you have to take the, like, after blocking and holding down,
Sorry.
you can then do that, that's just bulldoze him.
Yeah, that should work. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can't think. Yeah. Oh, she can heat that shit.
Yep. And it's 12 frame mid. Very slow shit. Something you can do as well if you have a hard time with rising as a substitute punish. That's actually awkward AF. But you can hold, let go, and then jump straight up to hop kick. If any character has a hop kick, that is a genuinely good punishment option for anything really. So
Dondi says yaks in all caps. What's up, Dondi? Carry on talking. I just wanted to let you know. What's going on?
no, I'm not Yax, I'm the Slim Missing.
Okay. Well, in other words, like, yeah, he's saying slowness in all caps.
I do.
Oh, you still have that?
Yeah,
still
it's
had,
free. This is also a punish here. I think this is my gut feeling said this is 13.
okay,
Is this 13?
Okay, let me get the
This year on startup.
That was good. You know, Andy. You know, like how you have that thing with your.
No, just take it. I think so.
Oh Jesus! Actually, trying to read the move history like in the moment during a fight. Yeah, you know what? I'll just have to look at the move list. Like,
Watch the replay afterwards.
unless you want to actually read out what you're inputting as you do a move.
While rising 1, then 2.
Okay.
While rising 1, then 2.
Okay, thank you.
While rising 1, then 2.
Thank you.
Is that 13 by any chance?
I will let you know on this round. I turn on the frame data. Let's have a look. Do it again.
13?
It's not saying. Oh wait. So
will-
it's saying
it will
13
come
for the
up.
first bit and then 21 for the second.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, then it's, yeah, because this is a natural combo. If the first thing hits, then the other one's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Something, if you, I block this here with 15, right? Minus 16 on block.
Right.
Hang on.
Yeah, minus 16, I bet.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Take minus 16. Right. Where it becomes a huge difference in Tekken is like the difference between something to around 15, because 15 means there is like the majority of the cast can then punish it from crouch because many have hop kick, or they have a dedicated button from wild rising that is 15. If it's 16, then basically everyone can, because there are some exceptions where they don't have a 13 or 16 frame launcher from wild rising.
I
So this
actually
means, like-
don't know if it's possible to spectate the dojo area or not. So if we both like stand up, let's go and see if
Yeah,
that's
let's-
true or not. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
think
if
that'll go.
it's-
And I really love the whole labbing together, because then we can practice certain sequences.
Okay.
Yep. But for reals, I think like if once this guy comes in and you're just aware, it gives you an opportunity.
Yeah.
You can even, if you are aware of Oaks' moves and the frames, you can even lap mid-match. And I'm like, and then you might be saying, how can you do this? But
Right.
because you, for example, if you know how punishable is this? If you
Okay.
block a low,
I've got
for
bad
example.
news, but I can confirm you cannot spectate online practice. You guys have to be playing fights, but just play them as like If you want me
oh,
to
fair
see
enough,
what
yeah,
you're
then
doing,
it's not really stream material then. Fair
No.
enough. It's not very stream material.
It is if I was like one of the ones in the practice seat, but if I'm not, so if I was in the
Okay.
partner thing, I can stream that.
Alright.
But yeah.
Alright, right. Shall I do something then? If you want.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, I'll go in the partner seat and then, yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll
But
choose,
yeah, if it was two other people wanting to show me stuff, they'd have to show me by playing fights.
Right. I think I'll pick Lydia as well, because I'll do something the equivalent of thing does.
Okay. But yeah, generally speaking, I think I must be getting better. I mean, for one thing, Dondi, look, I'm at your rank now.
Yeah.
We got to destroy
I
it.
can't.
Get ready for the
Let me see
next
something.
battle.
You actually do something very, very unscrubby now. Yeah, I actually went down. You have the patience to be ready to like take a few seconds when attack, does you continue and then punish. With a rage art or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think you're definitely getting there, for sure.
Yeah. And again, I plan to play this game on stream twice a week, Wednesday nights and Sunday nights, and I'm gonna stick to that and see how we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah.
You can
I was feeling that once a week just wasn't enough, right? It just was not. So yeah, we gotta do more.
Oh, that's dirty.
I want to display more stuff.
Anyone? Has anyone noticed the retro game collection cabinet in the background?
No.
No, I haven't. Good
Are
God.
they teasing a collection?
Dojo area, they've literally designed it like it's like a PC bang, and then they've got like retro. If you look at where it says retro games collection, they've styled it out like there's retro games and stuff, and then you've got the posters, Rolling Thunder. What's this one say? Because I can't spectate what you're doing anyway, so.
Oh right. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just set everything in here. Hi.
I mean, obviously because I'm streaming this, you would be able to see by opening the stream TV. But yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't say that for you to stop what you're doing. I was just like noticing that in the dojo bang, in the PC bang sort of area where they got. This is just cool, man. How can anyone complain about this lobby system? This is just sick.
Yeah, it is. It is really good.
All right. Yep. Something. What is this move here? Right. I think this. Yeah. What is this on block?
Got the Iron Fist vending machine over here. Yeah, man. What's this? Hot dogs? Cracked pot hot dogs. I'm turning into flipping freelancer.
Can you? Alright.
So what do you want me to do? Sorry.
Yeah. Can you block this one here?
Okay.
Let's see how minus it is. Alright, this is basically the practice one. Like you see this big status here? This means like anything is guaranteed. There we go. Alright, yep.
Whenever you see a big stagger of any kind, assume that it's punishable until further notice.
Oh yeah. Alright, combo. You can do heat burst, can you? Yeah. Point. Yeah. Alright.
Yax is not going to like what I'm going to say, right? But Andy, do you remember when you did Arcade Quest?
Yeah.
What did the game try to get you to do?
I mean, dude, oh god, that was a year ago, man.
It was,
like
but it's
pretty
things that
much
you
a
do all
year
the time.
ago. Yeah. I've only played through that like Arcade Quest that once, and it is one of those.
Right. You indirectly did a frame trap like that. I like that.
He does that a lot. He indirectly does frame traps quite often.
Yeah. This year into this year.
Yeah, What's the second thing, man? Because I know I'm doing it, but like, what is it? Is it 2-4?
4-2-4.
Forward 2.
The reason why this is a frame trap is like +2 is basically like my next move comes up 2 frames fast.
Yeah.
So this is minus like 12 minus 2, 10.
Right.
So this means
Oh, yeah.
where you So while another person potentially gets a jab, you get.
Right.
Here-
and that's
here's
why
the-
you
here's the
clip
better
them on-
version.
That's why you
Here's the
clip
better
them
version,
on
Andy.
on the follow. Yeah.
Yeah, this here is even better because this is an 11 frame move. So like, unlike unless they're Yoshi or Sayu, they cannot.
And that's hang on. Yeah. Yeah, that's back one, right? Is that
Back
what
one.
you're doing?
Yeah, and then 2-4. So this here, this is
okay.
yeah, because this becomes a 9 frame startup if they do anything. If they respect and do nothing,
Yeah.
this year, this
Oh.
perfectly sets it up.
And
Because this year, they can't even launch you back. There is no character who can
is that down
fight
back
Mishima.
3? Down back 3,
Yep.
1.
Yeah, so back 1, down back 3. If they do nothing.
Okay.
If they want to contest, you do this.
Right. Okay.
Many Lydia players you will do this shit.
Right. Okay.
And I'm
Oh
telling
my
you.
gosh, Mirio's in here.
Oh no. Does he play casino?
He's in our lobby. He's playing on the rank machines.
Yeah, he's playing casino.
He's playing Kazuya right now.
Yeah, casino. That's the
I know, that's what you meant by casino. Right now he's playing against mini casino.
oh shit.
Jin, son of casino.
Casino machine. Yeah. Also, he's down back 3.
Steve Casino.
Steve Casino. It's because like, nothing happens, and then he's like, fair enough, I'll play the casino then. Yeah. This here is why this move is good as well, because even if they're down and if they stay grounded, they
Yeah.
will still hit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It is an amazing roll. It is an amazing roll. Like this here, this
That's
sequence
another
here.
thing I need to learn. Was it 1, 2, 3? The 2 punches and a low kick? Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 punches and a low, yeah?
Yeah, 2 punches.
2 punches
yeah.
in a row, yeah. And the thing you can do to
It
make
wasn't just me.
yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I'll just go back here. There is a low, right? If you spam this a million times, sorry. Here. I will check if this is actually plus on hit.
Oh, sorry. Plus on hit. I'll take it. Yeah.
It is.
+3.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So this means if they're trying to duck or whatever, you can do like this here to see if they duck.
Yeah.
These two here into this, or you know, and then you can master hitting this here potentially, which would really
Yeah.
this here. So this sequence here, one like I think if you want to spam some the you know, like 2-4 is the one. 2-4 is the one. If you want to do something fast to interrupt anything, that is the one.
Yeah. So in a way, this is Lydia's version of small Tekken. It's
Yes.
this stuff.
Absolutely. And once they start respecting you, you just do shit like this.
Punch
Yeah.
did the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
Right,
Then you open it up with do this here.
Okay.
Because like I know not to call out Sky, Lydia has some really fucking good buttons. But
Yeah.
this is not one of them.
Right.
Like insane plus at point blank here.
Right. Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
Like look at this. Really impressive shit.
Yeah.
+7 into mix.
Yeah.
And this year on counter hit, this shit here.
And again, I should know already, but what is that you're doing, the +7 stuff?
That is down back 3.
Down back. Alright, yeah.
Yeah. It goes into stance, right? And here's the thing. It's death if they block it, but seriously though, she has like...
Yeah.
Also, this year in heat is insane. Like this is from a safe mid bubble.
Yeah.
I noticed Mirio's doing hell sweep, but he's not doing hell sweep into combo. He's doing the hell sweep and finishing it off.
Like this is from a safe mid that is +5 on block. Like if you think about that for a second, that's actually pretty beefy. It does need to counter though.
Yeah, that's forward
Oh, wow.
2, right? Am I getting that right?
He said, got pump up.
Or were you doing something else? Because I want to make
No,
sure that
I'm
we're on
doing
about
that.
the same. Oh. Okay. Down forward 1. See, this is something
Yes.
I just don't do.
I think with Lydia, it is still a good button, but you have this here to check them. If they want to take their turn, then you have this to... But you get nothing on counter hit. So this is like the thing...
1 or 1-2? Like what?
Down forward 1, and then down forward 1-2. That was the one.
Okay.
So the only purpose of this is basically to set the shit up here. If it doesn't connect, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get better at down forward 1, okay.
Down forward, down back in general. But if you notice, Andy, even me, sometimes I do down back 3 and I get down 3. I get down 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get
Something
back
you
3.
can do as well, actually, here. Down forward,
Sorry.
like this here. This sequence here. This elbow here is pretty nice as well. Because then you can test your opponent.
Oh,
Because it's neutral and block. What do they do?
Down forward 2, yeah.
Yes. This means basically it's their turn what they're doing. Like then you can see what their tendencies are.
Stuns,
It seems
stuns
like.
on counter hit, which is nice. Yeah. Fuck, man. Hey, that's something I don't use much. 3-2.
Yeah.
It seems
I
very
think it
situational.
is not a movie for a while.
Yeah.
I gotta be real. That is a fucking... Damn, that's a good jab. Look at this.
Can't tell whether Yax is having fun or whether he's just like really
Yeah.
frustrated.
What a one jab.
Juan.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has hella one jab.
I've been trying to tell him to do that, but he won't listen to me.
That's the thing though, like
That is amazing.
I do kind of need stuff, and I am a little embarrassed about it. I need stuff like literally shown to me, like look, this is what we mean. But that's it helps.
Just say press 1. Just press 1.
That is an amazing one jab. Here is a very, very scary situation. One or one, yeah, like this here, this into this into
Oh, one
this,
at the back
this,
one, okay.
this.
Okay.
This is basically block. Try to block the sequence here. That's pretty much like that sequence is basically like a lot of chip damage. A lot of chip damage.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, when you're in heat, everything's chip damage. Yeah.
You know what? I'll go back to Earth and then play. I'll do a little Lydia game, and I'll give you an idea of Like
Okay.
how I would, how I would.
Yeah. Let's put it into practice. Yeah. Cool.
Yes. Then I will get a how I would kill somebody with this character.
All right. After
Alright.
cab. Let's go.
Yeah, just with poking really,
Okay. Yeah.
because she has some great poking.
Does.
Like not
Chikarin plays her in tournament.
horrible down forward one. I'll agree, but if she had that, like just like Kaz, she would be stupid.
Yeah.
But again, stupid is fine in this game. So yeah. You know what? Let's just make you know what? Just make her mega boss. I wouldn't care. At least she's not just forward to the character. I'm talking about you right now.
She's not. You can do other stuff. You might not want to do other stuff at lower levels, but you can do other stuff. Because it took me a while to realize you can actually sidestep forward too, but you have to get a certain distance away before you do it.
Cool. Your down back free is just as fast as things. If not, it's actually faster.
Okay, what do you think of 1-2-4? By the way, I'll let you check that out.
1-2-4? I think that's fine because you can slightly delay it.
Okay.
So
Isn't that 1-2 into that low poke?
No,
The 1-2 into the low kick, the low poke.
no, that's 1-2-3.
So what's 1-2-4?
1-2-4 is low kick
That's what I said.
because it's +3 and hit, so it's pretty good. And also triple with knockdown.
Hang on a minute. What? Oh yeah.
Andy, stop trying to confuse me about your own character.
So she's got two different. They're both low kicks. Okay.
Yeah, but my point was, obviously 1-2 they're not doing anything. You could probably catch them with the 3, and like you said, your +3 doesn't mean you can do too much, but at the very least you can look at what they do next afterwards. If they're not sidestepping, then that's how you can take your chance, take your advantage. With a jab, not a back one.
Nice.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, but you cannot heat burst in between. So that's actually pretty good.
Nice.
A horror. You seem to be pretty good with running moves actually, as well. So
I'm really trying to get better with them because, of course, like especially like running 1 instead of running 2, because obviously running 2 goes into stance and yeah.
yeah. I think it's kind of a crux as well with this character, but
Yeah.
visually it's pretty interesting. Like it's because
Fucking hell. And look at that, half my life gone just from really, really small damage. Yeah.
there we go. Elbow.
Combo.
But again, like relatively and like really good control, that is strong.
Yeah.
That is the stuff that will make you win tournament.
Right. Nice.
There we go.
Wait, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Where is it? Yeah. I mistimed it. I was trying to punch parry you, right? Because obviously you're doing all this stuff, and a well-timed punch parry would, like, yeah.
That is interesting, yeah. I mean, technically, yes. Point.
Oh, but yeah, don't work on legs though.
I think with a lot of parries, what I find is it has to be a big enough move.
Right, yeah.
Because even if you know it's coming, if it's not a big enough move, it's too slow.
There are points where the punch parry is actually, but it is very, very.
Yeah,
If you do it from that range,
if you
right?
guess wrong, you're dead, yeah.
Yes, and also from that range, you have many other options that are better, in my opinion.
Right.
All right.
I don't know what her punch parry does.
I have 20 minutes. So what do you want to do?
I guess.
Should we just play some
Yeah,
sets?
she's like-
Should we just
Yeah,
play?
I think so. I'll write you something down that yeah, I think ingrain back one into your gameplay more, and then try to see what they do after back one.
Yeah.
Running one also. I think that is important for your game plan, because if they want to contest it in certain situations, down back 3. And if they don't want to do anything, you just do down 2 to C. So I think incorporating this and understanding where you can frame your stuff up close. And also her 1 is awesome, actually, really good.
Yeah.
Good range, good record. So
Yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
also, like when you don't have a Yax, yeah, this is for when you don't have a Yax. Focus on the small, safer buttons in your move list. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And figure out what they're doing. As you're playing, it's like, okay, people are doing this to me. Then you figure out, how do I stop this?
Yeah.
You know, like if I start
yeah.
sidestepping left,
Yeah.
what track's left?
Yeah.
You know? Leave the big buttons until later on when you've conditioned your opponent to do certain things when the big button might actually hit.
When you've got the opening on them and yeah. Okay.
And I
Alright.
say that for when Yax is not here to tell you all these things.
Yax, are you spectating these games right now? You can see what's going on.
yeah, I'll do so. Sorry, I'm just spacing. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I was just
I'm playing
joining.
Marcus
So.
again, so
That's fine. That's fine.
oh my god.
I think I'll drop out actually. Just watch, guys, because I think you're just fine. You're just fine. Just like.
Okay, man. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think you're fine.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank
I
you
think
very
block
much.
punishment you can have a game where Marcus is just down a billion times of down back once, and then you can go into that in practice. But
Yeah, and of course there is punishment training in the game as well, so yeah.
I think I'll be fine.
Alright.
But I think more in terms of So getting situations where you set up the back one into your game plan, that would be good.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
good. I think you did it there.
No, that was.
Oh, also crouch, down forward too.
That was I crouched and then down forward too. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh my god! How did you avoid? Did that have a built-in parry?
Yes.
yeah.
That is Sabaki, as they call it.
Yes.
Oh, you actually have Okias. You know after this move thing. Alright, fair enough.
I tried to
There we go.
Tried to do it there.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh! Tried to get cheeky.
Thank you.
Marcus, why do you...
I love
know it's
Lydia
Andy,
at times.
right?
I love Lydia at times. Most of the time.
Why is anything hitting me? Hey, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah! I can be running now! Yay! Okay.
Let's go again.
I just want to give a clap. Okay?
I must win for the people of Poland. Oui.
I'm not
Somehow
even
Polish people are big.
He blocked the down back free and did a... That looked like the elbow thingy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was full crouch down forward 2, yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's very nice.
I'll have you know, I struggle with full crouch 4-1 as well. But
Yeah, some characters really don't. But like, I think with Lydia, it's really interesting because it's a heat engager, and you can use it as like the most bruised first rate spinning with +5 with this
Yeah.
character. That's terrifying.
Yeah, full crouch down forward 2 is indeed a heat engager.
Yeah, it's terrifying because like +5 on this character is like damn, and also with that low as well. If the counter hits, like
Fuck, man.
yeah, like that button on like on like in that would just destroy them.
he tried it. He almost had it.
There we go.
Oh, man. Has that got a built-in sidestep? What the fuck is
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god.
The thing is just like once how you in the base is bullshit. That's
It's
it.
like Harang, Donkey uses the really annoying punch of Harang where he
Oh,
moves
yeah,
to
yeah.
the side and punches.
Yeah. Things version. Oh, really like
Give it to him.
that's that shoulder was like, oh boy.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh yeah, punishment. Fuck yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right. You saw he blocked the back 1 and he pressed. Fair enough. This means you can test him with 1 jab.
Uh-huh.
So this means it's +2 and you do a jab or jab sequence. They are technically 8. You just do standing in 10 frames.
Right.
So that means, and how you will, so yeah.
What is that?
Sidestep 4? No, 3 maybe.
Yes, that's. I think it was. Was it a right kick? Yeah, I didn't really catch it away.
I will check, hang on.
Just never mind. Just focus. Focus on the match.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like we'll figure out.
Yeah, I definitely
coming
want to get
eventually.
in better control of my character though, and it's something that our mutual friend Tenji Mitchell has always preached. It's like
Yes.
super important. Like, how in control of your
Obvious as
character
that
are you?
sounds.
Oh sure, but like,
Yeah.
Tenchi was like, when Tenchi gave me a drill, she was like, okay, start at the top of the move list, and once you could do the top thing 10 times, you could do the second thing. And when you've done it 10 times in a row without failing, then you go to the third thing. And if you fail at any point, you start from the freaking top. And I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
she's just
this
trying to
is
drill
also a
that
player-
discipline of consistency with each button, right?
I think doing that, like, especially comes from a point where 10 moves. I definitely understand why, and I think in particular in this game, learning like your punishes is really important. But if you want to learn a character and really understand them, I gotta admit I will not be that person anymore. I like it, but I wouldn't do it that much. But I think more, and I have to practice. I look at my stats, and my worst one by far is stage usage. And that is because I find combos very boring and very simple. But you gotta practice them. Like, and it's my crutch.
Right.
I'm really leaving damage on the table.
Yeah. No, I'm going to Zanzibar. No.
Zanzibar?
Free ticket.
First time in 2025. There we go. We have takeoff.
Yeah, so
I think
she said that because it comes from 2D fighting game players do that all the time.
And not
It's
only
why
that,
they do
right?
Hadouken.
It literally was a mode in Tekken all the way up through Tekken 5. I don't.
We do Hadoukens until we don't have to think about
Wait,
it anymore.
actually,
Then you
or
do
was Tekken 4 the last one? I can't remember whether it was in
Tekken 4. It was in Tekken 4.
It was
You
definitely
talking
in
about the command training thing?
Yeah. I loved it. To be fair, back.
That was in Tekken 4. I can't remember. It's in Tekken 4. Yeah. But it still technically is in Tekken anyway. It's just you can.
Yeah, you have to self-enforce it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I spent. You best believe 4-year-old Marcus was doing Hadoukens 10 times on each side.
And we all know that VF's got it and is probably going to have it again, right? VF5 definitely had it in its training.
Absolutely. They're not. It's the same. Well, not the same thing. You get what I mean?
it's a weird thing, but just like when I think about it, actually, since you mentioned it, guys, the first character I knew every single move with, the characters I played with Joshi, so.
Wow, that's impressive because his move list was long.
But I was able to do them execution-wise because King had all these insane multi-grab the moves with the star on, and I was like, how do you do a star?
How do you do a... Yeah, I was wondering that for the longest time.
Me too.
But Yoshi, I was able to do all the moves with. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't even think about it. I also think I accidentally also encountered Korean backdash without paying attention. Okay. So I was one of these assholes who didn't need to learn it. Very weird, actually. And also Oki. But the ideas of joggle combos were like, oh.
Man. Yeah, I knew what that was without having to learn it, so I didn't by accident.
There is one thing I'm really beginning to... It's like you understand the power of backdash.
Yeah.
You actually do.
Fight.
This means you are becoming a Tekken player. And I'm not even joking.
I mean, I should hope so after so many years, but I get exactly what you mean, yeah.
Because, like, once we don't really understand, we'll just mash a move instead. You saw it with Nina.
Yeah, sure.
And she died.
Yep.
Yes. Never change. You saw it with Nina. And you died.
Yeah, she died.
Yeah, she did it.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna go high. I didn't have to be.
Something in particular in this game. Can you slippery asshole. You need to learn something here. Keep out. What do you do for keep out?
2-4, right? 2-4 is the keep out?
2-4?
Right,
Really?
2-4, yeah.
Yeah, 2-4. That's a good option. Perfect. What do you do with the mid dome? Because yeah. What do you have a mid you can use keyboard?
That back one.
Absolutely. It's within the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Forward 2.
Yeah. It's 14 if you buff it perfectly. 16 fine. Yeah, man. Fair enough. Yeah. Cool. Because like, what's CP vet there right there? Because he just slide and give you a fucking hit, just bonk.
Right.
And the thing that's really annoying about Feng is like, not only he's really good at, very annoying to keep out.
Right.
Because he has really good evasion. He has moves and lows that are plus on hit.
Yeah.
Like very plus on hit, and also very dangerous on counter.
Yeah.
And if you try to keep him out with something that's a high, he will counter hit you and get even more damage. So you need a good net to keep him out.
Right.
And sometimes he even ducks them because he's a piece of shit character.
Right. Yeah. The thing is though, a lot of what I'm learning about Lydia now, right, and the small TEKKEN tools, is it universal in terms of how useful it is for the matchups?
Yes.
So in other words, because the thing is, there's a lot of matchups I don't know because I just don't know anybody that plays. You know, like let's say for example, Victor's a good example. I really don't play many Victors, right? So obviously, in wanting to improve my defense like this, you know, I need to know things that it doesn't matter what the matchup is. These are just good things to do. You know?
Yes. For example, I can come with a good example.
I'll say something after.
Yeah. What Marcus does with Feng, he can do in any situation ever.
Right.
There is just situations where it's even better.
Yeah, so it's not that any character can't do something, it's just that certain characters are the best or better at something versus others. Okay.
Yeah. There are very, very and extreme examples. For example, a character like Steve and Xiaoyu, for example.
Yeah.
Steve will never, ever be able to win with whiff punishment. And if he wins with whiff punishment, he's doing something wrong. He's not meant to be played like that.
All the other characters just really bad at the game, or something.
Yeah. He's just doing shitty stuff, right?
Right.
For example, how can I do?
I'm
Frien also.
I'm gonna spectate this one set, and then I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream. But I will be back with more TEKKEN on Sunday night, and of course I'll be back in the morning with something. And Marcus, I'm very tempted to buy like Marvel 2, man. I'll let you know if I do.
I will play. I'll play, and I'll just see what I can do with combos, like without any not left. Sorry, right?
I was gonna say, what I was gonna say, Andy, is what you described there about is there something I can do against most characters without having to know the matchup? This is one of the reasons why some people think Virtua Fighter is better than TEKKEN. Because the fundamentals work so well that
with everyone, and the only thing that you really have to worry about is the weight class differences, which actually with the newest update they've simplified it, right? There are less classes now.
There are certain things that characters are better than other characters, but the actual fundamental things like movement
apply to everyone. It's all universal.
Yes, it applies to everyone. Right, Marcus, you're playing yet?
Yeah. It's not me. And yet, down back 3.
Everyone will get hit by down back 3, bro. Everybody. Me.
Gods of Destruction. Katsuhiro Harada.
All the time. I'm so confused by how he's playing right now.
Seriously though, guys, thank you so much for this. I actually do feel like everything that you've been telling me for literally years, it's starting to actually go in and make actual sense. Like, I can see what you mean. And I'm actually starting to do it, which is even cooler. You know? Like, I genuinely feel over the last couple of weeks I've played better Tekken than I have in the last few months, right?
This sequence, there we go. Yeah. This year is the shit you should...
It really should do, yeah. 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 Nice tech roll there, man.
I'm pretty slow with this because you shouldn't be able to react and I need to mash hard.
Right.
This is because I'm slobby. I should mash harder.
I mean...
I really should. I'm actually making a horrible demonstration because Mark mashing to beat me.
Right. But I mean, this is the thing. It's like my hands are starting to feel it. Like I am getting...
You should never,
like,
ever be able to beat people here.
good answer with the back one. I can see why you tried to do that.
Yeah. Bad punch. So like that is the point, but you have to be pretty sharp.
Yeah.
But again, it is a exactly. It is a genuine afraid trap, so.
Oh wow, even your Lydia's red anyway. That's interesting. Okay. And that's obviously automatic because of other ranks. But yeah. Cool, man.
Oh, that was interesting. That was a good one. I like that. I like that one. And then I died. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. And bad punishment. Let's go.
The side switch killed me.
Story of my life, man. But, yeah, final round. That's what happened.
Wonk.
Marcus, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Fair enough. Yeah, there is I definitely again but I'd like find a 12 and do other things. Like find places where then you can always, like, for all intents and purposes, Andy, think of this is your version of demo man. For all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Because if they don't want to do anything, just eat this shit here.
Yeah. And her back one, because it's a heat engager, it's basically like Death Fist. It's Tekken 8 Death Fist. It's just back one, like boosh, you know. Yeah, I can see that.
Yep. Because if it counter hits, it's just.
So even with Lydia, it all comes down to Demo Meta Death Fist, Demo Meta Death Fist.
Actually, the thing is, it was a version of it.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't know.
I mean, she does say oath, so you know.
Oops. Yeah, exactly. Like, it all comes down to big dumb low, big dumb lift.
Yep. She's such a fucking cool character though. That's really why I play her. I genuinely love the character. It's nice to actually see a martial artist in Tekken again. Like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being a martial artist in Tekken for years, you just hate him because I play him.
I mean, that's true. And he also killed a man. Like...
bad punish, yeah.
Sorry, Val.
Oh, it's alright. Luckily, you guys are in headphones, so... Also, I think that one might be away.
Oh boy.
It was in
Notice
that
how
moment
hard-
when
Notice how hard this is, even though he doesn't even play
What
the character.
about Harang? I mean, you know what? If I keep this up, and again I'll be playing again on Sunday, Harang might become less of an issue too. But obviously there's only one way to test that, and I would only want you to play this game when you feel like playing it. But I'm at your rank now though, so you know you better watch yourself, Dondi, because I'm watching you.
Yeah, check himself before he wrecks himself. Yeah.
Oh, the martial art thing? Oh yeah, no, Harang's a martial artist. I mean, yeah,
Oh yeah, he's totally Taekwondo.
yeah. You're forgetting that my first main. Well, actually, no, my first main was Law, but as
Yeah,
soon as
she
I
does
unlocked
this.
Beck, as soon as I unlocked
She does this.
Becto-san and tried it,
I'm
Once he does this,
I'm actually becoming a scrub because I like to use it more.
no, but you're doing it in a good way, like it's a whip punish thing. It's not.
Yeah, but the two other things I did in the previous rounds is so and kind of shit. So
Why would you do that, Marcus? What kind of Filipino Tekken was that meant to be? That was an accident.
for Zanzibar, there we go.
That was an accident.
Boom.
I was trying to do something else in person.
yeah, yeah, just keep going. Oh wow, 3-2. 1-1.
Ah, healer combo. The wall carries the.
Yeah, the one button wall carry is kind of wow, you know. Wow.
That's a trap.
Boom.
Fuck yes, man. Double three. At least that's what I would have done. Hit him with a low. Like that's what I would have done.
No. In Tekken 7,
But I guess
Worst that
see,
you ever
here's the
hit me.
thing.
I hated that game because of it.
It is a tendency of mine, right? If I've got an enemy at low life, I do like to do a low. And yeah, if you learn that about me, you know.
Everyone
then,
does.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the round enders are like this. It's one.
I am gonna have to bounce now, guys. But I do want to thank you for this. And,
No problem. No problem.
hopefully see you
It's
on
always fun.
Sunday. Because yeah, I'm enjoying this, man.
All right. I think you. I think you should go for red rank actually.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, do that.
Well, in
Do
that,
that.
then,
Try it. Road to red rank.
in that case, on Sunday, don't fight me. I'll be on the yellow machine. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I do like playing you guys, so maybe we'll do a bit of both. Like similar to tonight, we did a bit of both.
Hmm?
But yeah. Take care, guys. I'll be back tomorrow
No.
morning. I'm not sure with what yet, but we'll figure it out. I'm a bit stuck on Path of Exile 2's Act 1 Cruel Boss, so you know. Yeah. But Happy New Year, everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.